So what are we gonna do today?
I don't know. Let's see. I kind of wanted to let loose a little bit and relax, you know?
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah, like maybe have a drink or something.
Right on. Oh,
What the hell are you
I'm
doing?
playing Angry Turds.
Angry Turds?
That's what you're playing Angry Birds on the toilet.
That's not funny.
What? You know what? I need a drink.
Oh god, I could really use one right now.
What kind of drink do you want?
I don't know. I want to be surprised.
Oh, that gives me an idea.
What?
Hi, I'm Jeremy Ronceros,
And I'm Don Mike.
and today we have our guest,
David Harper.
David Harper, of the Harpers, right?
Yes.
Good.
You might recognize him from such podcasts as Not Without My Kumquat and Smell My Pinky.
Yes, he won an Emmy nomination for Smell My Pinky.
Yes.
In 1974, was it?
75.
75, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible host.
I think that was with Phyllis Diller, wasn't it?
We're good friends.
So now, David, you are an IT person.
A web developer, yeah.
Web developer. Is that different than an IT person?
Well, IT is more general, and it could be that you're like more physically interacting with like the actual computer box, like in a server room somewhere. But I just deal with coding, so I'm all on my computer all day.
Okay, so you're a smart person, you would say.
Web developing. I know very little bit about web developing, but I do know the terms front end and back end. Which do you prefer, front end or back end?
I'm more familiar with back end.
Oh, really?
Well, that answers that question. On to the next topic.
So, I bet you're wondering what that is.
And if I had a nickel for every time he started off the conversation with that sentence.
Guess what's under here? Alrighty, so we are going to do a really fun segment called...
You guys were calling it the Bartender's Challenge.
The Bartender's
Challenge. That is actually what we called, but I forgot, so I was hoping you remembered. Oh, we have gathered a bunch of bottles of stuff and put it underneath here. And this guy, David, will have a couple minutes to concoct a drink. Something that he's just going to come up with on the spot. We're going to drink it, and we're going to tell him if it's terrible or not.
Yes. Now, you have extensive experience in bartending, don't you?
I do not.
All right, ready for the reveal? And here we go.
Ta-da!
So what we have is we have some Maker's Mark whiskey. We have Galliano. We have elderflower liqueur, Chambord, bitters, and Grand Marnier.
And a very large silver butt plug.
It's an artillery shell. It's an artillery shell. Like you could.
It's a very aggressive-looking shaker, but we can make it work. Ready? Ready
Sure.
to go?
Yeah.
Okay. On your marks, get set, go.
Go! See? Now, while he's doing that, why don't you tell him about this shaker?
Okay, so this shaker, I love it. I'm totally going to geek out on this too. So this is from a company called Nambe. Now, Nambe got their metal formula. This is a special type of metal that was formulated by NASA. And why they made it is kind of mysterious, I suppose. I haven't figured that part out yet. But this metal is excellent at conducting temperature. So you stick it in the freezer, and it literally turns into like ice, like a block of ice for a very long period of time afterwards. Or you can stick it in the oven and it gets hot for a very long period of time. The benefits usually come with cooking or food service. So if you have, chips and salsa and you want to keep the salsa really cold, because warm salsa is never really a great idea, you can go ahead and put the serving bowl in the freezer for a little while and it'll come out and it'll keep it cold for the entire party.
What's the name of that metal, Jeremy?
The name, it is Nambinium. Ooh, see? That's called pulling it out of your ass, kids.
So where are we so far?
Well, most of us on the table are like complementary liquors.
Mhm.
So you got from my crude understanding of bartending is that you have like a base liquor that you want to start with, and that's like your starting point, and then you
realize base liquor is usually all I drink.
like my boss, for example, is he's kind of a snob when it comes to this.
Because that's what you want to put on the internet.
No, he'll openly admit to that the whiskey or like good whiskey, good booze is something that you should drink straight.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why we give you the crap stuff. So,
and that mixers are a artifact of the Prohibition era, like a United States or U.S.
Well, you tell him we are using Space Age Nabubu here, so you tell him.
So I'm just going for, from what I can tell, would be like a whiskey sour. Oh, it's port. Okay, there you go. I know what I'm doing.
I literally want a timer going how long he was twisting the thing.
Now, many people don't know that Grand Marnier was actually brought over here from Iowa.
It was the Marinay district.
How do you say Grand Marnier?
Marnier.
Marnier.
The strainer in the
You know, you don't need to pronounce it, you just need to drink it.
Thank you.
Now you just insert it into your rectum, give your booty a shake.
Oh, is it just like...
Yeah, just shove it in there. There we go. That's fine enough.
Okay.
Shake gently.
You know, the funny thing is if you turn off the video screen on this and just listen to the audio, you can use this porn.
Well, because the trick with this is that you add way more ice than you think you need, and then you shake it for way longer than you think you need, because you're not gonna have ice in the cup. And that is sage wisdom from Rachel Maddow. I'm in love with her. Like I would tell Rachel, if you're listening, I would totally go buy it for you.
Wow.
Is it wrong? I was literally like, ooh, buy what?
At least you're pretty.
I do like a shake weight commercial. This is really heavy. Like shakers are not supposed to be this heavy. So you shake it until, and now you have this like condensation and frost on the outside. So now you're in a good position.
This is
not a real shaker.
This is my favorite show ever.
Now with sophistication, now we can pour with
sophistication.
Now, if
It's okay, it doesn't need to be neat.
So we had the Maker's Mark whiskey.
and then I aimed for sour complements to that. So that was the orange and cognac liqueur here, Grand Marnier.
Grand Marnier.
That's how I said it!
And then
Every gay man watching this is going,
And then I don't know what this is, but I smelled it, and it smelled kind of. Oh, that's kind of a high proof. So this might actually be a really strong drink.
Garnier is essence of anise.
Okay.
Watch your mouth.
I know, right?
Oh, that star-shaped one. It's kind of spicy.
Star anise.
This might not actually taste that good.
Here's
Okay.
Funny story. My grandmother used to make anise cookies when I was a kid. I remember taking them in for show and tell and announcing to the entire class that my grandmother had made anus cookies.
Oh,
So you'll have that.
oh, and they're star-shaped. Oh.
Strangely enough, the male teacher really liked it. So.
Well, this was in what state?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania? Oh, see? All right. So, cheers to the Bartender's Challenge.
Yes.
Cheers. Well, actually, it's really harsh on the front end, but it's actually got a really smooth, like, it's got a smooth aftertaste.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, is this wrong? But I'm absolutely obsessed with this drink right now. I'm a big old-fashioned fan. So I love that really aggressive.
Like it's harsh at first, but then it's okay afterward.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
You know what? And there's like hints. I could taste the hints of licorice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what would we call this concoction? Something that hits you right upside the head, but then leaves you feeling smooth.
Forced haircut.
We call it the fucking cuddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have The fucking cuddle.
Cheers to
Cheers.
that.
Ooh, that was delicious.
That was. Who knew a fucking cuddle would be that good?
I'm telling ya. Could I finish?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get out of here.
All right, all right, all right.
Jesus. Never gonna finish this game. By the way, you smell.